What's going on, you guys? This is Aaron from Departures Capital and welcome to the video. In this video, we're talking about 3 interesting, cheap gold and silver mining stocks that I'm looking at right now. I think it's a really interesting time to take a look at gold and silver right now, just before this whole, big event that we're going to get in a couple weeks. It's going to be pretty interesting to see what happens. But anyways, guys, these are also your market minutes. It's Monday. We're going to recap the markets, take a look and see what's going on for gold and silver, the overall indexes, and we've got a couple runners too. MindMed is absolutely performing like crazy today, so we're taking a look at all that in this video. And last but not least, drop me some comments and let me know what stocks you guys are potentially buying or selling this week. All comments welcome, and I will be answering all of the comments on Departures Capital, not just in comment of the day, but I'll actually answer all of the comments. I'm trying to do more for the channel and get this channel, a little bit more exciting, a little bit more interactive. So anyways, guys, let's get straight into it. Last but not least, if you do support me, the channel, and all the videos, then there's 2 things I kindly ask, and you guys know the drill. The first thing is to explode the like button. Helps me so much with my videos. Just takes 1 second. Just hit that like button, along with if you are a new viewer to the channel, haven't had a chance to subscribe yet, but you appreciate constant steady updates in the markets, a nice flow of new and exciting companies, or you want to learn a little bit more about investing, of course, then don't forget to cash that subscribe button and ring the market bell for notifications. And let's get straight into this video. And the first thing I wanted to say was we did drop a new video today. It's all about Trillium Gold, and we will be talking all about that company. We've got a CEO interview as well coming up in just a day or so. Along with, we will be doing a new interview with Else Nutrition. So for anyone who's followed that stock from 30 cents to $3, over $3 now, it's been a huge success story, and we'll have 2 updates on that one, as well as an update on Theta Gold. We've got just so many updates on all of the companies that we're talking about just around the corner. First call of the day goes to Andrew Palmer. One word of caution in this sector. Rick Rule, interviewed yesterday, said he felt the juniors were now in overbought territory, and he was preferring the second tier best of the rest producers. He did clarify by saying that 1,500 registered junior miners, only 200 to 300 would turn into a proper sustainable miner, but financing was getting out of hand. Even more reason to use Eric's in-depth knowledge and follow him in the quality options. So we've got a couple stocks there: Core, KTN, ABRA, DV, Discovery Metals, Eli. So let's see what stocks we've picked today. Could be good to get into as it slipped back, but has a royalty model plus a massive silver deal, which is worth checking out. Eli could be good to get into as it slipped back, but has a royalty model plus a massive silver deal, which is worth checking out. So let's see what those 3 cheap gold and silver mining stocks are in just 2 seconds. Great comment, Andrew. And I think on the first initial run up, a lot of those small cap ones did, 5x, 10x, and it's just like now they're pulling back. Next comment today goes to Matt. Mr. America, you okay, bro? Seem tired. What's up? Did your girlfriend upset you? And very funny comment, but I shot like 5 videos on Friday. We're gonna be shooting a ton more today, and we don't let those kind of things get in the way of work. And then last but not least, third comment of the day goes to Janet. Just found this one this morning. Ticker symbol CWM. CDN, Crown Mining Corp Com. Second one is Vivo. Can you tell me your thoughts and feelings on these 2? And I'm going to start this week off by making a list of all of your requested stocks, all the ones you guys want me to take a look at, and then I will use Departures Stocks, which is our brand new channel, to analyze a bunch of new companies. So head on over to Departures Stocks, smash that subscribe button. Of course, we've got 4 videos now on the channel, and I will be making another video today. I might run a poll on Departures Capital, ask you guys what types of videos you want me to make, or feel free to drop that comment and let me know as well. But for sure, I will be making more videos this week for Departures Stocks, and one will be dropping today, so I'll shoot that just after this. And last but not least, before we get into the market recap, I will be posting 5 trades that I just made, along with another trade that I just made today for our private group. So if you do want a window into our public portfolio, all the stocks we own, all the trades I make personally, along with a monthly report and 1 weekly private video, check out the group. It's $10 a month or $100 a year, and I'd love to have you. So let's take a look and see what's pushing Wall Street lower, apparently. So the Nasdaq, S&P, and the Dow all in the red by about 0.5%. And this is old news now, so it's crazy how fast the markets change. But we did get a green open. Wall Street's main indexes inched higher on Monday on hopes of a cure, and of course, investors were encouraged by signs that an agreement on a fiscal package could be reached soon. There's a proposed $1.8 trillion stimulus package, but Pelosi had stuck to her demand for $2.2 trillion. So either way, guys, I think there's more stimulus on the way, but we are seeing the markets in the red, except for gold. Gold is up 0.19% to 1910, and silver is up 0.96 to 2464. So let's see what Kitco has to say about gold and silver before we dive into those three cheap gold and silver mining stocks. Gold sees modest price advance as USDX erodes. Gold and silver were firmer midday US trading on Monday. Moderate support came from the weaker US dollar. The charts remain overall friendly. So let's take a look and see what's going on for the US dollar. And we can see here, US dollar is down 0.4%, which is a substantial move to the downside. Gonna test 93. Are we gonna test 93 for the dollar? I sure hope so. So guys, we've got two opinions, one from Commerce Bank and one from RBC Wealth Management. And it's good news for gold, so let's quickly check it out. On gold's radar this week, US stimulus talks, Brexit rise in cases. So gold is carefully watching the US stimulus talks, Brexit headlines, and the cases according to Commerce Bank. Gold is beginning the new week of trading slightly more firmly at a good 1900 per troy ounce. It is finding some support from steep rises in cases, which are fueling concerns among the market participants. So we've got Brexit in focus too, but this is some good news. So this is the last thing I want to read before we get into those companies. So gold price could change quickly amid political headlines. RBC Wealth Management. So investors should be prepared to see some drastic changes in the gold price as markets digest a new wave of political headlines and this, big upcoming event in the States. According to RBC Wealth Management, political headlines could change prices quickly and volatility is expected to heat up, which may leave gold and the dollar as global havens. Now there are even more reasons for gold to rise back above 2,000 an ounce and for silver to climb to 30 bucks as year end approaches. So are we on the verge of a breakout? Fingers crossed. I sure hope so, because I have been accumulating some positions in the gold and silver sector. Now these were just two headlines. I just want to blow through them. OPEC cuts long-term forecast for oil demand growth, sees continued disparity in climate policy, and treasury yields jump amid renewed stimulus hopes. So the first company we're taking a look at is Fosterville, and as it keeps getting cheaper, I do believe in the company long term. So I wanted to update you guys. That is our first stock for our three top cheap gold and silver stocks, and this is a company that I've talked about for a long time. Now just $139 million market cap, and let's see what their recent news is. So this is not news this week. This is nothing to do with the move probably for today. But I just wanted to update you guys. So Fosterville South receives permitting for 15 additional drill pads at Golden Mountain. Multiple holes can be drilled from each of the newly approved drill pad locations within exploration license. There's their exploration license. So Fosterville will be doing a ton more drilling, which is nice because hopefully we'll have some more high-grade results. I think that that's what Fosterville needs right now because they are doing that SpinCo, and I do have an update for you guys. Interim order regarding Leviathan Gold spin out transaction received. Now November 13th, 2020, as set as definitive date for the meeting to approve spin out. Proposal is that for every common share of Fosterville, shareholders in all jurisdictions will receive a common share of Leviathan Gold. So there was some delays, I'm going to assume, but let's see what Brian Slazarchuk said. Flowing the benefits of our first mover status in this new Victoria exploration boom directly to Fosterville South shareholders was a deliberate decision, and we are pleased that we now have a definitive date set for the meeting seeking approval to do so. Via the spin-out of our Avoca and Timor projects, Fosterville South has approximately $28.3 million in cash currently, which is more than we had at the start of our ongoing exploration efforts due to warrant exercises. We are drilling at Golden Mountain, where results to date have been outstanding, are targeting a near-term startup of drilling at our Lauruston project, and now have a firm date for the meeting to confirm our spin-out action for Avoca and Timor. So that is some good news. Fosterville continues to sell off, but if it continues to sell off, I'll probably continue to buy it, guys. That's just my own personal opinion, never financial advice. I'll never tell you guys to buy or sell stocks. And I wanted to say that Fosterville right now is trading at a 37.69 RSI. So we're approaching 30. We're not there yet. I do think if this stock hits, 240, 250, then it will probably be oversold and probably will run into some support around that level. But we could see a little more downside, but for the time being, I will take the risk and continue to add to it. I will aggressively add to it if we get to 230, 220, 230. So that's kind of where I'm thinking right now. And as we can see this start to level out, the rallies and the sell-offs are getting less and less. I hope that eventually we can just consolidate and move higher. But of course we need gold to move higher as well. So lots to think about. Now the next company is a little bit more of a larger cap company. They are doing lots of drilling and exploration, but this is one stock that I feel like it's not at 52-week highs. I feel like it's got a lot of potential to go, and we saw highs in 2017 that were much higher than we're at today. So we're trading at 360. It was $5 back in 2017 when gold wasn't anywhere close to where it is today. So the company's called Osisko Mining. It's a fairly large cap company at $1.22 billion, and it's got a really awesome high grade asset in Quebec. That's in Canada. It's in the province of Quebec in Canada. For all my Americans, the company's called Osisko Mining. It's traded on the Toronto Stock Exchange, so it's not a small cap company. It's a mineral exploration company focused on the acquisition, exploration, and development of precious metal properties in Canada. So in their most recent investor presentation, which I want to read for you guys, they're putting a heavy focus on their one single asset. So developing another world-class gold deposit in Quebec. I've talked about this company a couple times, but I wanted to, talk about the news and the updates that they've given in this investor presentation. So Windfall is a rare world-class project over 5 million ounces at 8 grams per ton, located in one of the world's best mining jurisdictions, Quebec, well-financed with approximately $320 million cash and equities, $500 million fully diluted, singular focus on Windfall and district, no acquisitions. Additional 30,000 meters of drilling at Windfall in 2020 with over 20 drills. Completion of resource drilling for feasibility is priority. Expansion, triple lux bulk sample exploration at Fox and regional targets. Hydroline studies elements of feasibility work have commenced. So they are focusing on that one single asset. Keep that in mind. Now they've got 1.2 million ounces at 9.1 grams per ton indicated and 3.9 million ounces at 8.4 grams per ton inferred. So if you're looking for, a large cap exploration stage company with, already millions of ounces in the ground, this might be one to take a look at. A lot of this is technical, guys, so I'm not going to get into this, but I wanted to bring this up because I feel like this is one company that hasn't ran like a lot of the others have. And I don't know what it is, but I'll be keeping my eyes on this one, and I kind of want to start to accumulate some shares in this one. Not to mention, if we look at the 1 year chart, we rallied to almost $5. The stock looks like it has a lot more upside. And the last thing I wanted to say was, 300,000 meters of drilling in 2020. So they're going to be doing a lot of drilling and expanding on that resource. So if you're looking for a large cap exploration stage company, I think this is a really interesting one. Also very well financed. And the third company, this company does look cheap, is Ely Gold Royalties. And I wanted to pick a small cap gold explorer, a large cap gold explorer, and then a gold and silver royalty company. So Ely Gold Royalties, of course this is focused on gold, but I'm sure they do a little bit of silver as well. Just $202 million market cap with a 52-week range of 32 cents to 209. So substantially off of those highs. Although if we do take a look at the chart here, it's looking like we're potentially going to run into some support soon. Now one could argue and say that there's so many cheap precious metal stocks right now, but you really got to be careful with that. Trying to paint this line of support and resistance, and it's looking like this stock could potentially be putting in some support right now, and this is definitely one I'm taking a look at, because if we look at the longer term trend, I think now is an interesting time, guys. So let's take a look. We are different from the other junior royalty companies because we focus our capital structure on royalties that are in safer mining jurisdictions. Ely Gold Royalties is a Nevada-focused royalty investment company. We generate revenue by selling mineral properties to mining companies while retaining a long-term royalty that pays us for the life of the mine. Our business model includes the purchase of existing royalties from third parties, as well as optioned sales of properties that provide ongoing revenue and eventual royalties. Once again, they are Nevada-focused, so safe mining jurisdiction, outperformed all royalty companies, undervalued to peers, junior royalty companies, highest early years growth, premier counterparties, large Nevada property portfolio. All right, guys, let's take a look at their growth model. So 11 key assets, 9 at producing mines, 26 development assets, 15 located at or near producing mines, 7 part of permitted projects or in permitting process, 40 exploration assets, 12 currently being drilled by top junior exploration companies. Exploration royalties are generated through our property sales. 25 properties available for sale, 100 property interests in Nevada and the western US. So here's some of their counterparties. The list goes on: Wallbridge, Nevada Gold Mines, Oceana Gold, Fiore Gold, Coeur Mining, Barrick, Premier Gold Mines. So this is their forecasted revenue, sales revenue, royalty revenue, and total revenue. And that's expected to dramatically increase, especially in 2023. So they're going to see the majority of their gains in the coming years. Right now, of course, they're positioning themselves for growth with all of their exploration projects, all their development assets, property sales. So I think that's why this one hasn't performed right now, because the market doesn't know where gold's going to be in 2 to 3 years. But if gold's strong 2 to 3 years down the road, I think we will see some really nice gains for this company. So that's part of the reason why, I think that this one hasn't just exploded like a lot of the other ones have, especially, the large cap producers, because we're just not there yet. But this might be an interesting time to start to take a look at it. We're already at 19 minutes, guys. Holy smokes. All right, so it's time to dive into the charts. Let me know what you think about my 3 cheap gold and silver mining stocks, and let's take a look and see what's going on the markets. And oh my gosh, MindMed hitting fresh 52 highs, up another 14.75% today. MMEDF at $1.05 American. Let's get this thing to, I don't know, $4, $5. Let's get onto the NASDAQ, guys. Make a lot of happy shareholders. Tilray and Oxy leading the way up as well. So Ignite, High Tide, and Green Growth brands, 3 biggest losers. Ignite continues to tank. Holy smokes, there's been a lot of YouTube videos on that one recently. Let's take a look at the dividend stocks. In terms of dividend stocks, Brookfield Property Partners continues to shine, followed by Northwest Healthcare and Savaria. TD, Emera, and Bank of Montreal, 3 biggest losers. TD's back below $60 per share. I have not been bullish on the banks, and I'd like to buy TD below 50. The only time I'd take a look at it, but until then, no thank you. Now let's take a look at the gold and silver stocks. Gold and silver stocks are actually down despite the green in the markets. We are seeing Fosterville, Silver Elephant, and Tourmaline Metals, 3 biggest losers on the day. We are seeing African Gold Group, First Majestic, and Kootenay Silver, 3 biggest gainers. So the miners aren't convinced, at least the small cap miners, even the large cap miners, they aren't convinced, right now that gold's going to keep going up by the looks of it. That could just be investors, but investors don't look super bullish to start the week on gold equities. But I hope that something can change there, because I'll continue to buy. So guys, Tilray, Brookfield, and Air Canada, 3 biggest gainers of the broader 2020 watch list. Moderna, Lululemon, and Realty Income, 3 biggest losers. So that's it for the video, guys. Thank you so much for watching, and don't forget to check out the new channel. Always remember, Departures Capital is for information, education, and entertainment purposes only. Don't buy or sell a stock because you heard it on here. Buy or sell a stock because you've done your research, you've done your thorough due diligence, and you're making your own personal investment decisions for yourself. This video is not financial advice. We'll see you in our next video.